Okay, man, I'm gonna finish telling you that story, I'm sorry I was so late going to tell you the part two of the story, but my wife, this weekend, she was driving me crazy, man, I was trying to do this and trying to do that, put up the tree, put up the lights, man, she drive me crazy, you got a wife? Oh, man, la chingada, man, she is a local lady, man. Okay, let me tell you the story, man, about this man, and come to find out, man, this man, his name is not a Chris, man. His name is like something like a Jesus, man, but I just thought Christmas, the boy's name was Chris, but let me think, where was that, man? Oh, yeah, the lady, she was having the baby there in the cowstone, man, and the stepdaddy, he was over there going crazy, and I found this out, man, the stepdaddy, the reason he was so mad is because the woman, she was pregnant with this other guy's baby, and this other guy, he was so rich, he owned the whole world, man. His name was like God or something. I mean, he owned everything, and so he was so upset because he was having this other guy's baby, his woman was having his baby, and he said, I can't even get some help, the angels are here, and everybody else is like, oh, his name is Jesus, and we gotta be in the stall, and so, man, I'm telling you what, man, you think what you got going on in your life is bad? This old boy, he had some crazy stuff going on. So anyways, there's a laying, and that woman, she had that baby right there in the cow stall, man. And all they had was some old rags to wrap him up. I mean, they didn't even have no clothes. This God, he did not even pay one penny of child support to this guy. And so they had to wrap him in some old rags that was laying around there in the cow stall, man. And then all these people started showing up and seeing what was going on. And his mama, she was probably freaking out, being like, I don't want nobody to see me like this. I'm in here in this cow stall, my hair's not fixed, and the baby, and the afterbirth, it's everywhere, and the cow poop is everywhere. And then this man, they come from like a long ways away, like Chicago, man, or maybe California or something, and they walked all the way down there because he said that they seen this star in the sky, man. I'm telling you, these guys must have been on something, man, because you don't see no stars, you know what I'm saying? But they walked a long ways, and this one cat, he must have been really rich too, because they said that in the Bible, said that this guy here brought that a gold, man. They said, I brought this a gold. I don't know how much, a little bit, a lot, I don't know. They just brought him some gold. And one guy brought him some cologne called Franken, some kind of guy named Frank had this fancy cologne. So I guess he brought him this cologne. And then they brought him some kind of fur, man. Franken and fur and some gold. I think that was the gifts, man. I think it was a fur, some cologne by Frank. And then that one guy brought gold, man. But they said that this baby, he was going to be the greatest baby ever born in the whole world. And I said, man, how can he be the greatest baby in the whole world? He's going to be born in a stall, man. And he said, man, you don't get the story. He's like, God, he going to use people who nobody else would see, people who might be smelly, people who might be crazy, people who might not know where they're going, people who might be really far out there, man. But God likes to use these kind of people, because then when God shows up like he did in the cow stall with this special baby, he said, then the whole world knows that God is in control, man. I told that crazy preacher, man, I was like, man, that's the craziest story I ever heard in my whole life, man. I never heard such crazy stuff. And then he was like, okay, but that's the truth. So I don't know, man. I think there's a policeman over here. He's watching me, man. He thinks because maybe I look like I'm Hispanic, or maybe I look like from another country, he thinks maybe I'm going to blow something up or something. So I better go. I'll talk to you later. Okay.